My Cancerian people, Cancer for the sign of Cancer, February 2025. I'm using these tea leaf fortune telling cards. See if we can get some messages. Here, kite, vacation. So maybe some of you are going on vacation in February. This is a month card. It says May, so maybe May is significant for some of you. Ooh, this says success on it. So we've got vacation, success, something about May. Maybe you're going on vacation in May. You've got lion, which says time to act. And then rose, romance is in the air. Interesting. Maybe you're interested in someone who has a birthday in May, or with the lion, I get Leo energy. So maybe some of you could be dealing with a Leo. But there's vacation and romance and all kinds of stuff. Victory in some endeavor. Usually these cards can be like shockingly negative. So you're like the first sign where like all of those cards were, pretty positive. So good for you, Cancer. Looks like February so far is looking good. Let's look with these, what are they called? Sacred Traveler Oracle cards for Cancer. Cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. I don't know, that card again reminds me of like going on vacation. Impasse, reflect and redirect your energy, staying focused, holding the course, and then finding sanctuary, opening your spiritual source. So, and then a great adventure at the bottom of the deck. Take a risk, venture forward. I'm getting traveling and vacationing for some of you, but some of you might be like facing some sort of situation where I'm hearing like you've got your eye on the prize, but there's an obstacle. There's some kind of obstacle in the way. You, the only way through this obstacle is through listening to your intuition as opposed to your logic. So you need to get really focused in terms of whatever this obstacle is. The way through it is through like the spiritual side of yourself. It's not through the thinking brain. Okay, wait, I just dropped a card. Hold on. I'll leave this out, but it's the Hierophant that fell out. Which is also like spiritual. It's like to me it's like the male high priestess card. So, there's special knowledge. I don't know, like you need to go to church. I'm just kidding. But that's what the Hierophant is like, represents churches and religion and spirituality. Again, this message of like, really try to figure out or approach February from a perspective of how does this feel for me, as opposed to am I doing the same thing? Am I in a is my heart in this, or is it just I'm just going with the motions, like these kinds of things. Okay, you have the Page of Wands, the Death card, the Hermit, sorry. I wanted to call it the Virgo, because that's the Virgo card. You've got the Three of Cups and then the Seven of Wands. So, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, stagnation, frustration, but it can represent meditation. With the tarot cards here, and you could be dealing with a Scorpio also, because the Death card is here, and that's Scorpio. So, but the Death card is also like spiritual transformation. So there's something like very spiritual for you in February. February is like it's a very celebratory time. It is celebratory, but and there's success. You have success in work. I feel like in your work there's going to be success. You have to like fight for it though. I don't know how else to put it with that Seven of Wands. It's like there are victories to be had, but there's like a battle to be fought. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're also getting the month starts out with some kind of good news. some receiving good news. It feels like some kind of message or opportunity to expand your craft, whatever it is that you do. And I say your craft because I'm getting a vibration of some people who are working self-employed people. And even if you work for a company, this applies to you. But I'm getting self-employed people who do work in like all kinds of different industries. But for the most part, it's feeling creative, like the entertainment industry comes up for me. So if that doesn't apply to you, just know I'm talking about work, but there's some kind of it does start out, with some kind of really good news. You feel very enthusiastic about this because this was unexpected. I feel like whatever this is that's coming in, I think you desired it for a long, long time. I think you tried for a long, long time to start a new beginning or move up in some way or ascend in some regard or get promoted in some way. And it hasn't happened. But in February, my God, like, it really, you have success here. Again, that May card. So I think May is Taurus, maybe. I don't know. But May is could be significant for you, but you know, and with romance in the air, maybe this is like, what is it? It would read as like a message from someone who you were previously involved with that either cut you out or something like that, or you guys are not speaking, but then you get a message from them, or there's a communication that's restored between you and this person, and it looks like you're just trying to go off of your intuition. I think you're feeling called. Some of you are feeling called to reach out to certain people, and then it's vice versa. Other people around you that you may not have heard from in a long time are feeling called to reach out to you. So, okay, so that's what I get with the tarot cards. Let me look and see what comes up with Lenormand. Show me Cancer for February 2025. What will come into their existence, into their physical space in February 2020. Okay, just in the first line, like of the Lenormand, this is very clear that there is something business oriented. You are not anticipating this. It is a sale. It is a client. It is new clients. It is getting a job or getting a job interview. For a lot of you, I do see New York City. I see big cities like New York City, and then I see Chicago. But I do feel pulled East Coast, more East Coast for some reason. Some of you have father energies in the spirit world, like your father could be in the spirit world, or you were close with your grandfather. There's a J name here, a J initial with this spirit, it feels like, or maybe with you. I'm not sure. Okay, but yes, there is revelation of work for you, Cancer. News of this. Some of you also could work for government. I see military, government involvement, taxes, financial things, military. What is this? Law enforcement. Also, I get law enforcement. Okay, for you. Okay. Yeah, there is someone that reaches out to you. But also there is promotion. There's two things. Someone's reaching out to you. I see out to June. The fortune telling card said May. So maybe May, June is significant. There's someone's birthday or wedding or something that you are going to, but you have to travel. Some of you are traveling actually out of country. I'm in the US, so I get out of the country, and it feels Europe for me right now. I'm not, it doesn't have to be, but I do get out of country, traveling. For those of you that are on social media or you have social media platforms, someone is watching you. Someone's like looking at your social media, and I don't know that you're fully aware of it. Feels like it's from like hidden accounts or something. Just be aware of that. Okay. Traveling, moving, relocating could be on some of your radar. Yes, but this makes me feel like someone from the past, though. Someone's reaching out. You also, I'm hearing, are going to be experiencing in February recovery after great difficulty. If you lost something, like a job, like you were laid off or something, you're getting another job. I feel like in February. There's recovery in February. There's relief in February. There's peace in February for you. Also, keep in mind pregnancy announcements. This could include you who's watching if you are female, if someone in your family. And if you do hear of news of pregnancy, I am going to say that it is likely to be a boy. Okay, let me look with these. Cancer, these messages are so interesting. I'm going to look with these oracle cards. I don't know what they're called. I forget. But let's see. Okay, Cancer, what do you have to say for Cancer people? Challenges. Okay, so that goes along with something here that said the impasse card. Reflect and redirect your energy. Challenges, something about when the Seven of Wands can be talk about challenging. There's some kind of obstacle you have to overcome, in February. On the card it says unbearable situations. Wow. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. See, again, you're trying to really get clear on what your intuition is telling you. I think you know what your intuition is telling you, but what it's telling you to do is something that's outside of your comfort zone, so you don't want to believe it. But because it's challenging what you're being asked to do. It's a challenge. But so maybe so you're second guessing and going, well, maybe I'm just making it up, or maybe it's just that. No, it's real. It's a real thing. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get some more messages here. Self-acceptance. Nothing is more exhausting than endlessly working on yourself. When you offer your whole being fully to love, self-acceptance arises spontaneously. May I rest in our oneness, dear divine. Okay, maybe self-acceptance or something is a hard thing for you. A lot of people have that problem, and so, oh, at the bottom of the deck it says companionship, which would go along with that rose card where it says romance is in the air. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you are ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So you're going to meet someone. Maybe not, I mean, it could be in February, but it doesn't have to be. It sounds like you're doing a lot of like figuring out how to be okay on your own, accepting yourself, and you've been doing that for a while. February might call for more of that. But when we get to the later part of February, it's like you're being rewarded. I know that's strange. So see how it plays out. The last deck I want to use are these Moonology cards, just to see what random messages might come through. A time for healing. February is a time for healing. It is. I feel that too. I feel that. Luck is on your side. Thank God. You've got luck on your side. And we've got a win-win outcome is forecast. So, on the path that you're on, you're on the right path. What's meant for you will find you. There's a win-win outcome. Luck is on your side, and you are healing in February. So, Cancer, thank you for being with me. I hope these messages were helpful. If you would like to buy time with me for a private reading, I do offer those at my website, thelighthouseWithin.com. Check that out if you would like. Thank you again for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.